Hi, it is Valentine's Day and it is day 3 of actually eating what I'm supposed to be eating according to my doctor, aka a diet. I don't process carbs very well. Every time I eat a bowl of pasta, I immediately need to take a nap. I'm also gluten intolerant, so I shouldn't be doing that anyways. But even gluten-free pasta takes me out, makes me very sleepy. So I'm technically eating a keto diet because it's just lower carb and higher protein. So the goal is 180. I am currently, I started this on Monday, so on 211, in which I was 253.8. And today it is Wednesday and I am 252.4. So I know weight fluctuates throughout the day, and really I'm going to be weighing myself daily, but the end weight doesn't really matter until a week. So Monday we'll see how much weight I actually lost this week and we'll go from there. So I'm doing a kind of intermittent fasting. I just kind of wait to eat until I'm hungry. The goal is eventually to do 3 to 11 eating, but but I get to like 11 o'clock in the morning and I'm like, I'm hungry, and I eat because I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat. That's just what it's gonna be. I am doing a calorie deficit, so as long as I stay under my calories throughout the day, that's fine. I do like not eating first thing in the morning because eating first thing in the morning makes me feel like I'm gonna throw up. So that's a me thing. I also like pushing it back a little bit because I don't like being so full. Like being super full makes me unproductive. So I like to wait until I'm hungry before I eat. So anyways, long story short, I'm gonna try to make these keto breakfast cookies. I have a pound of Jimmy Dean sausage, just regular premium pork breakfast sausage. And the recipe calls for corn flour. I don't have corn flour, I just have regular gluten-free flour, which I know is gonna be a little bit more on the carbs, but I'm gonna try to make it up because they asked for sour cream in their recipe, but I'm gonna use cottage cheese. I'm gonna use cottage cheese, and if this recipe comes out bad, it's not the recipe's fault, it's my fault, but I'm gonna eat it anyway. So let me get that started and I'll show you what it looks like. So again, this is my first time filming a YouTube video, so I don't really know if I can do all the fancy stuff just yet, but I'm gonna work hard on it. So 1/3 of a cup of gluten-free flour, 2 cups of cheese, but I'm doing 1 cup of Parmesan and 1 cup of cheddar because Parmesan cheese has a shit ton of protein. 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan has 11 grams of protein. So a whole cup of Parmesan cheese has 44 grams of protein. Right? And the name of the game is protein, friends. So a cup of cheese, the recipe calls for 2 cups of cheddar. I'm splitting it. You do whatever you want. Then it is 4.5 tablespoons of butter. I only use salted butter. Unsalted butter is not allowed in this house. Okay, 4 eggs. I only have 2 here, but I promise there's 4 on the counter. And then 2 tablespoons of sour cream, but we're gonna do whipped cottage cheese because again, protein. Protein is the name of the game. I also have a pound of that sausage. I have all of it cooking, but I'm gonna do 1 pound of the sausage. I might do a little more to make them a little more sausagey, but maybe not. Okay, and then for seasoning, it asks for just basically like garlic pepper, or garlic powder and salts. But I'm gonna do garlic salts. I'm gonna do slap your mama Cajun seasoning. I'm gonna do pepper. I'm gonna do a little hot sauce. I can't make it too spicy because then the rest of the family won't eat it. So I'm gonna do probably Tabasco. And then I can just add my extra hot sauce on top when they're done. And I'm also gonna do onion powder and parsley. I don't think I did that recipe right. I know I changed things, but they kind of came out like, well, I guess they're breakfast cookies. Yeah, I guess I did do it right. Anyways. Okay, it's the same day. I just changed my top. I don't think I talked about this. I'm drinking a giant cup of coffee. It's just black coffee. It was iced at one point, and I just kind of, that's my shtick for the day. I'm currently doing some work from home. I was gonna go in, but then the 2 other employees were like, we're not going in today. I'm like, fuck it, I'm not going in today. I think I want to go to this comedy show later. I don't think either of my girls want to go, so I'm gonna go alone. And I just got my pink Ghost Valentine's Day t-shirt in the mail today, so I'm like, I could wear that. It could be so cute. I can wear my little black skirt with it. Anyways, I might have a little moment. That's how my day's going. That's all I'm doing today. Yeah, nothing very exciting. I'm gonna go eat soon. I'm not hungry. That breakfast cookie was so filling. And then I made that gravy and that was super filling. It was good. It was a good breakfast. I'm very happy with it. I will be making it again when I run out. And I'm definitely gonna enjoy it. Also, I think I messed up the recipe because it said at one point in the recipe that to roll them up. They were not rollable. Also, I made giant ones because it said to make 35. I'm not doing that. That's way too much work. So I just took the 1/3 scoop and doled them out. So they roughly are between 2 to 3 ounces. I did measure them. A lot of them are in like the 2.6, 2.5 ounce. But look, I'm in the beginning stages of this. I think the rough estimate is a little bit negligible, so we're just gonna let it go. We're gonna let it be. If it's 2 ounces, I'll cut 1 in half and have 2.5 ounces, and that should be fine. But it was really yummy. I did end up having to put 5 eggs in it and 4 ounces of the cottage cheese. Where did I leave off? So I made those breakfast cookies. I really didn't eat a lot after that. I had raspberries and Parmesan cheese as a snack, and then I had 6 chicken meatballs. And that was about it. That's all I ate, and everything was so filling, so I just really didn't eat that much. And then I was hemming and hawing about doing something. Then I decided I'm gonna go see this comedy show, take myself for a little date. I'm wearing like a cute outfit. I'm very excited because I haven't gone on a little date by myself in a long time, so this will be fun. But yeah. Good morning. It is February 15th. Forgot what day it was for a second. I am drinking my large iced coffee. I also have a large sparkling water. I haven't weighed myself today, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm at 251.2. Remember, we're not getting excited. We're not getting excited until Monday. Monday is 7 days. Bodies fluctuate 2 to 3 pounds every day, but that's pretty good. I started Monday at like 253.8, I think. So totally worth it so far. I am actually very hungry this morning. Normally I'm not. And I'm trying to do intermittent fasting, but I don't really think it's working for me. It's 9 o'clock now. I'm gonna see if I can wait till 11 to eat. But if I get a little bit hungrier, I'm just gonna eat. I'm not gonna not eat. But yeah. So I am writing a book. I'm also working on a comic, and I'm also working on an art project. But I'm actually writing more than one book at one time, and I'm actually working on more than one art project at a time, and I'm working on more than one comic at a time because that's how ADHD works. So I've decided that I need to have a tier system or a category system where I pick 3 of each and I rotate them, because if I can rotate projects, I can keep momentum. If I work on one project for too long, I lose momentum and I just stop working. Okay, so tier A. Book 1 is a book that I'm calling King. That's not the actual title, that's just the project title. King has 24,191 words. Book 2, which is going to be in B column, is a book called T, and that has 4,697 words. I'm debating if I want to do T or if I want to do campus. We'll do T. And then book C is actually not campus, but they're very similar. So that's why I was like, oh, which one do I want to work on? Book C is a book project that that's called Thorn. And that one is only at 1,958 words. King is like a high fantasy book with a love triangle and a princess becoming a king and finding her way in the world, yada, yada, yada. It's actually very exciting. I really like it. T is a mobster romance book, and Thorn is a murder mystery book. So they're all very different, which is good because, like I said, I need variation. And that's what I'm working with. Yeah. And then I think every day I'm just going to rotate. I am annotating my very first book. It is this book, The Hurricane Wars. And I would like to read the first 2 sentences for you. Chapter 1, okay? Wartime weddings were all the rage in a land where every single day threatened quite emphatically to be one's last. But the skies could rain stones for 7 nights without ever hitting an available officiant. Most clerics were at the front lines, singing to Sardonovan troops of Maghir the saber heart's courage, and guiding the souls of the dying soldiers to the eternal twilight of Adapa the harvester's willow groves. Who are the Sardonovan troops of Maghir? Are they called the saber heart's courage? Or are the clerics singing the song, the saber heart's courage, and that's what guides the dying soldiers? Who is Adapa? Is Adapa a god? Is Adapa a goddess? Maybe she's a goddess of crops, and that's why is Adapa the harvester's willow groves. Adapa the harvester's willow groves. So is willow groves the afterlife? Like, is Willow Grove a place? Is it an afterlife? Is it a place that represents an afterlife? Like the plains or heaven? Adapa's the harvester's willow groves. We are 2 sentences in, and I am so lost in this story already. Good morning. It's Friday. I just dropped off my niece and nephew to school. Let's do our weigh-in. 249.4. That's fucking dope as hell. Ugh. I honestly needed to see that because yesterday I was really crashing. I was really tired. I started getting super fatigued and the whole stupid flu thing, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, man, I was super hard craving carbs and I just wanted like a cookie or a donut. I was craving sugar, not necessarily carbs. I didn't want pasta. I wanted dessert. And I started just watching a bunch of like keto recipes and dessert. And I remember doing all those stupid keto desserts, and they're like annoying because they're good, but like not what you want. Anyways, I was mentally struggling yesterday, physically struggling a little bit because I was so tired with everything. So I needed to do that. I needed to win. And once again, I woke up super hungry. I normally am not hungry when I wake up, but maybe this diet is making me more hungry in the morning. I don't really know. We'll see how that goes. But it's 8:30. I'm going to drink some water, have a cup of coffee because I need caffeine. I've also been putting salt in my coffee now, just a little bit. I have that Celtic sea salt because it does help revitalize minerals. When you first start doing keto, you lose a lot of water while your body's trying to transition. So I know I'm missing minerals and vitamins and stuff, so that's why I'm tired. But anyways, I'll show you what I have for breakfast when I eat it. So I kind of failed at recording today. Sorry. Breakfast, I just had those breakfast cookies I made earlier this week. I had 2 of them instead of 1 with gravy because the gravy is more calories than just 2. So I just did 2 of them. And then for dinner, I had cauliflower rice with salmon. I have a picture of it. And then I made these like fake cheesecake things which is just, I mixed cream cheese, vanilla Greek yogurt, and peanut butter powder together and then froze it. And it tasted like diet cheesecake. It didn't taste like regular cheesecake, but it curved my sweet spot. It curved the sweet tooth. So was great. That's what I needed. Anyways, now I'm just going to do some work and call it a night. Hello, it is Saturday. And once again, I've kind of failed you on recording, but it's hard for me to record when I have the kids, my niece and nephew, or when like people are around. I just kind of still feel a little embarrassed. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Yesterday, so for breakfast, I had 2 of those breakfast cookies, and then I had salmon and cauliflower rice for dinner/lunch, and then I had 1.5 ounces of Parmesan cheese and 5 ounces of raspberries as like my late night snack, and then I came to a crashing point. I hit this like craving wall that I couldn't get over, and I had half a bar of the Trader Joe's dark chocolate 100 calorie bars, but actually they're not that bad. Like, they're not keto friendly, I would say, but I'm clearly having another one right now. But half a bar, so a serving is 2 bars for 200 calories, 15 grams of fat, 16 grams of carbs, and 3 grams of protein, right? So if I'm only having a fourth of that, it ends up only being like 3 grams of carbs. So I'll take it if it means I'm sane. You know what I mean? For breakfast, my little lunch snack, 5 grams of raspberries, 1.5 grams of Parmesan cheese. These cheesecake, fake cheesecake, bites, and then one of those chocolates. And I'm happy to announce that I think it was 248.6. So I'm officially down 5 full pounds, which is crazy because I just started doing this a couple of days ago. And I know that this trajectory is not going to continue. And I know that this is like a very rapid speed in the beginning, and I need to not like keep focusing on that. Like, this is not the rate that I'm going to be losing weight, but I'm going to take the success where it's at. And again, not getting my hopes up because my 1 week official weigh-in is not till Monday morning. So anything can happen from now until then. We're just going to use this as like momentum, because I really did. Good morning. It's Sunday, and I told you anything could happen. I'm back at 250. Wow, I look crazy. I went to a friend's birthday last night, and although I didn't like overindulge in eating or drinking, I do feel like I did break my, ketosis or whatever it is. I had some chicken and some like Greek salad and some other stuff that I know like aren't super carb friendly, and I did have like a couple glasses of wine, and then so I know I definitely probably went over on my carbs. I didn't track it. I didn't really know how to track it because I was at a friend's house, so I didn't really know what to track. I need to get better at that because obviously I'm not going to eat at home every single meal, every single day. So I need to get better at that. But I'm not defeated. I'm still lower than I started. And tomorrow, anything can happen, right? So I'm going to be super conscious of what I eat today. I'm just having some coffee this morning. And then I do have to go into work. So I'm going to try to not to eat until I'm done with work because I'm actually not hungry right now. So first this is also how I know that I'm no longer like in keto, because I'm not hungry. Every day that I was in keto, I woke up really hungry. So let's see how that goes. I also stayed up super late, like 2 a.m. So we're just going to be easy on ourselves today, and we're going to take care of ourselves, and we're going to move with grace and acceptance. So I will see you later today.
I did.
So good morning. It is Monday, the 19th. And as you can see from that last clip, I am officially 249.2. So I'm down 3.6 pounds or something like that, which is a success. So it's not the 5 pounds that we were at on Saturday, but I did eat and drink poorly, so that's okay. Start a new week, start a new process, back on the grind, baby. Let's go.